Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Invader's Nightly News and Weather Forecast for January 7th, 2021. I'm the Invader. Welcome back to FS Rick News. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Hit that like button, subscribe button, and all the notification button to get the latest news and weather details here on FS Rick News. So today on January 7th, 2021 broadcast, and share with your friends and family. If you think this information is useful after we watch throughout the entire video. So let's get to the video. So right now, the National Weather Service has a map. We do have winter alerts right now, as we do have winter weather advisories, winter storm warnings. Right now on the map for parts of like Tennessee, parts of North Carolina, parts of Tennessee, Northeast Georgia, parts of Virginia, Kentucky, under those areas. So let's get into the video. So right now, National Weather Peachtree City map, we got winter storm warning in effect in those areas right now. Which, as you can see, winter storm warnings here from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Wait, this is sorry. From 7 p.m. this evening to 7 p.m. Friday here. Then this is snowfall accumulation forecast. Some of these areas could see from a trace to an inch of snow, from 2 to 3 inches of snow in some areas in the upper mountains right here in the blue here. That's what we're seeing on the map right here. And we're showing warnings in effect in these counties here for Fenton, Gilmore, Union, Towns, Dawson, Lumpkin, and White counties. This is National Weather Service in Atlanta, Georgia here. Peachtree City office, and this is what we're watching winter storm warnings in effect in these areas right now. With the upcoming snowstorm we're watching. From this is the Peachtree City office. Then we go to the Tennessee here, Central Tennessee here. We got a snowfall forecast here. Sorry about that. So snowfall forecast in the area right now from a trace. All right now, so from a trace to inch of snow in many of these areas in central Tennessee. Then some areas could see from 1 inch to 2 inches of snow. Winter weather is in effect in these areas right here for like mostly down metro southern here up the metro Nashville area here. Winter weather advisories are in effect in those areas here where we can see snow charge tonight. The Friday will be a clearing of that. So that's what we're expecting. Moving on to the Morristown area, we could see from trace to 1 inch, 2 inches of snow, and over the mountains area here, we could see from 3 to 4 inches of snow in those areas there. Tonight to tomorrow, we're gonna see some snow, then a clearing later on in those areas. Let's check the Greenville-Spartanburg office. We got waterstorm warnings, winter weather largely in effect, and many of these areas could see from 3 to 6 inches of snow. Maybe some areas down south there could see from a trace to 1 inch of snow, maybe 2 inches, but maybe a trace to 1 inch of snow. Then most all these areas could see from 3 to 6 inches, maybe up to 8 inches of snow and higher elevations. And we go to North Carolina here. This is the Raleigh, North Carolina office here. We're seeing in these impacted areas, for mostly the Raleigh area, you could see 1 inch of snow. And some areas, mostly from a trace to 1 inch of snow. Maybe in some areas, just it would go up north here from 1 to 2 to 3 inches of snow in those impacted areas. Now let's get to the GFS model here, running here. So as you can see, we got the low pressure system set up right here, as you see over South Carolina, and we'll be heading in toward the Atlantic Ocean here. Then says, so watch this snowstorm here, and we got another round on Sunday, January 10th here. You can see another snow system here, January 9th, 7 p.m. We could see another snowstorm developing, which will impact southern U.S. United States again. As you can see on GFS model here, we got some snow forming around. Then all this heavy snow will be over parts of central Texas, northern Texas here. Then snow, rain, and heavy precipitation in those areas. Then that snow continues in the south, then pushed up into the southeast here, like the state of Arkansas and Mississippi. We could see some snow accumulation there, and rain continues in those areas. As that color in place here, that is what we're watching the story here on FS Breaking News. So that's what we're mainly watching here. As you can see on the GFS model runs, something you will be watching, as this will be a developing story continuing on FS Breaking News. A really interesting story as we're watching potential snow setup going on as we get closer to those days. But yeah, that's what we're watching right now. And moving on with that forecast. So let's go to the 000 run here. Total snowfall rates. How much snow will we see from the southeast snow system? What we're expecting from January 13th. Oh, let's go south of the United States here. From from about so most of these areas could see from 1 to 3 inches to 2 to 6 inches of snow in much of these areas here. In the purples from 2 to 3 inches of snow. These lighter blues areas here from could see from 2 to 4 inches of snow, and these areas just up here could see from 1 to 3 inches of snow. Maybe a trace in some areas in the southeast right here. I see from maybe from an inch to 2 inches higher, maybe higher in the European model when we check it out, but trace snow what the GFS model indicating for Mississippi. But we're watching those models very closely and continue to monitor those latest forecasts and weather details here on FS Rig News, because we're trying to break everything down, make it easy for you as we continue to watch this upcoming snow system. But yeah, so let me see here. Oh, no, that's not to worry about. Okay, so let me check the NAM3KM model here. So, watching the NAM3KM model, this system is going to continue to bring snow, and by Friday morning, afternoon hours, it's going to continue to bring snow in the North Carolina regions. Then that should be pushing out. Then we got another round of that snow coming on very soon. It's already back in South Central United States. This is what we're watching, but we're going to see how the NAM3KM model is going to work out as we get closer to those days. We might have a clear descriptive forecast on what to expect on this upcoming windstorm. Then we go hour by hour. What we're expecting heavy snow. We're watching those areas. Then how much snow we're watching? Well, looks like plenty of snowfall going on in these areas. The heaviest snow amounts will be along Mississippi, parts of Louisiana there, parts of Texas. Plenty of snowfall going on, but there's some uncertainty about Georgia. Well, I doubt any communication in that area. But we're just gonna watch and see how the models will change. But there's a lot of high alley uncertainty if the low pressure tracks. So if the low pressure would track, for example, the low pressure would track. There's a low pressure right here. Would track in this general direction. It will be taking northern track here, or maybe a southern direction, then coming up this direction. So we don't know if it's gonna take a so we're not sure if it's gonna take a northern path where the low pressure will be here, moving up norther here, or it's gonna be a little souther and it's gonna go in the ocean. Then that brings up here. So there's a lot of high uncertainty on what's going on. The path looks like this. The two paths look like that. So we just have a lot of high uncertainty on what to expect here. So something new we'll be watching here on FS Rig News. From here on out here, this is something we'll be watching to track here. Well, mainly the low pressure system down south here in the Gulf of Mexico right there. So we're just gonna have to wait and see how the models go. So let's check the European models here. So the European model, a high resolution here. Let's check that out. So the European high resolution model here, another model runner we'll be watching here. So okay, select it over. So let's check the European high resolution model. Let's go to the Southeast United States first. So we're in the Southeast United States tracking this upcoming system. Low pressure over Mississippi right now, but actually in South Carolina where the GFS model is pointing out. Should be like right there for now. So it looks like they're going to be pushing that areas there, and the wintering mix going on. Rain continues, and that will taper off later on. That snow moves out into pushes to North Carolina. Then we gotta go back to South Central United States for another developing winter storm. Yes, excuse me, another snowstorm in those areas. So this is really surprising. So let's watch the European model saying we got snow forming up over New Mexico there, parts of New Mexico there. New Mexico starts and parts of the southeastern Colorado states there. We could see snow developing there and wintering mix over Texas Panhandle right now, parts of Oklahoma. And this snow is going to get really intensive here. It's not going to be significant and major snowstorm, winter storm here. As we're watching, we can see heavy snow in these counties here and wintering mix going on. Then but there's a lot of high uncertainty if this low pressure will take a northern track in this direction, or the low pressure will take let's say, a southern track to come up in this direction. There's a lot of high uncertainty. So if the low pressure comes down, like if it comes down way down there, then it doesn't turn. Comes over to Georgia, then maybe Georgia could see some snow, but there's a lot of high uncertainty. How the European model trying to track this out, but this is how the story is gonna go. Then we watch the wintry mix snow over parts of Louisiana, Arkansas here, and Texas still seeing the rain snow, and that pushes to Mississippi. So then we gotta go back here. So let's check the southeast United States. Now, southeast United States, we've seen that rain here. Let me go to that model run here. So we're watching that. Then, as that system pushes into Mississippi, Alabama here, northern Alabama, parts of Alabama, central Alabama, could see some winter mix and snow in those areas. So we could see some snow from Louisiana, Mississippi, heavy snow mounts going on. Now, all pushes into Tennessee there. As that cold air, the freezing line is right here. This is where the freezing line is. The freezing line is right around here, and we got that rain going on and that low pressure down here. So maybe the low pressure was just a little down here, then comes up into Georgia, right there. Then the snow and the cold, if that cold air was in time, but it depends. If there's enough moisture and that cold temperatures get below around 33, 32 degrees and below, then we could see all this transition to snow. But that's a lot of high uncertainty in this area. A lot of high uncertainty in this area. There's a lot of high uncertainty where we could see potential snow, but low pressure is right over the Florida coast. And let's check how this goes. Then this low pressure just comes off like right here. But likely, why you're not seeing this transition to snow? Well, the low pressure is in good position right now. So the low pressure is in good position where we could see all this turn into snow, but the problem is it's not cold enough for wintry mix and snow to enter the areas. But it's in a good position where last model runs today will be snowing, but it's not enough cold air in that place area. So that's why we're not seeing that potential winter weather going on. So yeah. Now let's see how much snow we'll be seeing from this upcoming winter storm. So along the European models here, this is what I was trying to tell us here. We could see in Louisiana from 2 to 4 inches of snow here. Parts of Arkansas could see from a trace to 1 to 2 inches of snow. Parts of Mississippi could see from 1 to 3 inches of snow, mostly in some areas. Maybe up higher amounts up to 5 to 7 inches of snow. 9 inches possible in this darker shade of blue purple area. Then parts of northern Alabama could see some trace to 1 inch of snow, maybe 2 inches of snow, maybe 3 or 4 inches higher in some areas. But we're just gonna see how this plays out. Then parts of Georgia could see a little wintry mix and snow, could maybe hit their state a little, but mostly it'll be likely just up the northwest and northeast Georgia mountains here. Maybe the Metro Atlanta could see a little snow flurries, but no accumulation possible. No accumulation. I doubt there will be any accumulations in the Metro Atlanta area. So this is a trace here. But we'll just see how the DFS model runs out here on what we're seeing here. Now let's go to South Central United States here. And South Central United States saying that it's loading up here. Okay, South Central United States here amounts from 1 to 5 inches of snow, from 2 to 6 inches of snow in New Mexico. Metro Texas could see from 2 to 4 inches of snow, maybe up to 8 inches of snow there. And we could see from 5 to 8 inches of snow in this purple area. 5 to 8 inches of snow in those areas there. As we're watching the snow here. And let's go up more in the European model. So let's see, check the Ohio Valley. Let's see how Tennessee is seeing that. So models are loading up, and looks like as this goes up to Tennessee, we can see from a trace to from 1 to 4 inches of snow here, 1 to 3 inches of snow, maybe 4 to 5 inches of snow areas. But higher elevations could see from 8 to 9 inches, from 7 to 9 inches of snow here, maybe up to 10 inches in some areas, 13 inches in the higher elevations there. The highest amount right now as we're watching. Then this continues, and looks like the models are trying to say this could maybe reach up to northeast, but maybe you could see from little amounts from what we're watching here. So this is what we're watching on the European High Resolution model. Now let's check change the water models again, and okay, it's loading up. Alright, so let's check another model run, which is the GFS V16 model. So this is it's loading up now, but so let's check that forecast loop model running going on here with that snow we're watching system. Let's check that out. Let's go down to southeast here, United States, southeast. let's check how this system's going on. So we got some rain going on. It's over in South Carolina right now. Then we'll move out to Sunday. So I didn't mean to touch down. Sorry about that, guys. Alright, so let's check the South Central United States here. Gonna go back to ads. Oopsies. Hang on, I'm sorry about that. South Central United States. There we go. Here we go. Alright, South Central United States GFS model, GFS V16 model, indicating that as this upcoming system, this is gonna point out we got the colder in place and the heavy snow going on. This is what we're generally watching with the path here, and it's gonna be looks like the low pressure is just going in this direction right now. Oh, actually, the low pressure is down there. It's down really far down there. I'm just gonna. So we got the low pressure right here. It's gonna go all the way, taking a southern track to Texas, right here in the Gulf of Mexico. This is the low pressure system going this general direction with that snow, rain, but it's all cold enough because this could all easily turn to rain from transition to winter mix and snow later on. Low pressure in the Gulf of Mexico right now, deep Gulf of Mexico here. The low pressure over these areas now. Then let's check the southeast. So how this is playing out in southeast. Let's see how this goes. So as we continue to watch that snow move out, the southeast looks like a potential winter weather going on. Low pressure down here, just down you got Mexico there, and maybe we could see a little rain turning to snow, but it's too warm in this area. The freezing line is right here, and this is where you see the snow winter mix going on. But it's too warm in this area, it's gonna be rain. I mean, it's too warm for any of that rain to turn into snow. It's gonna be really hard to tell how this works out, but this is just how it's gonna say. This is how it's gonna tell us of how much snow will be seen. But the snowfall is let's check the snowfall, but they could all change if the temperatures drop on time. On time, if the temperatures drop probably on time then. Oh, it's not showing snowfall, but temperatures drop like below 32 degrees below, and we could see some snow, rain transition to into snow. So that's how the models will be like as we get closer to those days. We'll have higher confidence, but we're just gonna see how this system works out. So yeah, that's all from Invader's Line using weather forecast for January 7th, 2021. I'm yours, Invader. Thank you for guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys next one. Bye, guys. Stay safe, take care, and see you guys next one. And I'll see you guys next video. That's all for FS Rick News, Invader's Night News, and weather forecast for January 7th, 2020 on. I'm yours, Invader. Thank you guys for watching. Stay safe. Have a good evening. And I'll see you guys next video. Bye, guys.